Is Real Housewives of Miami on the verge of a second cancellation after being revived for Peacock and Bravo? Fans are starting to suspect this could be the beginning of the end, but what makes them feel that way? Keep reading for more details. Rom on verge of second cancellation? Bravo fans seem to be obsessed with Rom and were thrilled when Season 7 finally premiered after over a year hiatus. Julia Lemigova and Gertie Abrera are having it out over a miscommunication, while Alexia Nepola is deciding what to do with her husband, Todd. The two had called it quits, but this may just be temporary. Close friends Lisa Hochstein and Larsa Pippen are on the outs, and there seems to be no healing. Finally, Marisol Patton is on the sidelines, urging Alexia to leave Todd and planning her next wedding. It is serving all that fans want, but could the show be ending sooner rather than later? Despite all of the exciting storylines and fan investment, the hit Bravo reality series is failing to deliver. The ratings for Episode 2, which aired on Wednesday, June 18, 2025, were an all-time series low. However, it was at a season high, so that means more viewers are tuning in. Despite the ratings going up, some fans are concerned that this could be the end of Miami. As some may recall, the franchise ran for 3 seasons on Bravo, from 2011 through 2013. It was then praised for nearly a decade, when Peacock revived it in 2021. Rome remained on Peacock for 2 seasons, and then, for Season 6 it officially returned to Bravo. That being said, viewers cannot help but feel that this may happen again. It is highly unlikely the series would go on another pause, but rather be canceled. Dr. Nicole Martin also exited ahead of Season 7, which has been a huge blow. Not everyone is thrilled with the cast and how they are morphing into plastic figures. What can fans do? With these tragic ratings, Rome fans want to do whatever is possible to keep the show afloat. It has been stated that many do not watch the show live on Bravo. Rather, they turn to Peacock, where all Bravo shows stream the following morning. They noted that this could be a factor in the declining number. Plus, it is the beginning of summer, so viewers may be out and about. Thinking of the show ending made fans scared, and they had to speak up. Someone stated that Bravo has not done much promotion for Season 7. That was baffling, as it felt like they wanted Miami to fail. Hopefully, Miami can be saved, or it can be returned to Peacock for Season 8. Are you worried that the show may be axed based on the numbers, or do you foresee another season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and watch Rom Wednesdays on Bravo. Amanda has been a professional freelance writer for over a decade, holding both a BA and an MA. Her passions include animals, iced coffee, gnomes, summer, music, and the verge of a second cancellation, the untold story of the Real Housewives of Miami, a city of glamour, glitz, and endless sunshine. It's also a city of high stakes, where fortunes are made and lost, and where reality TV shows like the Real Housewives of Miami have tried and repeatedly failed to capture its essence. After a tumultuous history of cancellations and comebacks, the question on everyone's lips is Miami's flagship Housewives series on the verge of its second, final demise? The story of Rom is one of glittering highs and crashing lows, a roller coaster ride that has left fans and insiders alike wondering if the show's time has truly run out. Behind the scenes, a storm is brewing, one that could determine whether Miami's elite will grace our screens again, or fade into the shadows of reality TV history. The origins and the first fall. Rom first debuted in 2011, bringing a fresh wave of excitement to Bravo's franchise. Miami's unique blend of Latin flavor, luxury lifestyles, and fiery personalities promised a hit. The initial seasons drew fans eager to see the city's hottest socialites, artists, and entrepreneurs live their lives in full view. But as the seasons progressed, cracks appeared. The cast's chemistry grew strained, controversies erupted, and ratings began to dip. The show's narrative lost its sparkle, and in 2013, Bravo pulled the plug. Fans were disappointed but hopeful. Miami's glamour was too big to stay away forever. And so, in 2021, Rome made a much-hyped comeback, with a new cast and fresh energy. The reboot promised a new chapter, a new Miami story. Yet, almost immediately, trouble loomed. The second chance that didn't quite stick, the second iteration of Rom, was met with mixed reviews. Some fans appreciated the renewed focus on authentic Miami life, beachfront mansions, Latin culture, and entrepreneurial spirit. But others felt the show was missing its original spark, overproduced drama, and cast conflicts that seemed staged rather than genuine. Ratings fluctuated wildly. The cast, once excited about the revival, found themselves embroiled in behind-the-scenes disagreements. Rumors swirled about contractual disputes, casting shakeups, and even cast members threatening to walk if certain storylines weren't changed or if they felt undervalued. Despite the setbacks, Bravo executives were cautiously optimistic, until recent months, when the numbers nosedived further. The show's social media engagement waned, and key advertisers began distancing themselves from the series. Insiders speak. The tension inside and outside the set. Sources close to the production reveal a tense atmosphere. There's a sense that this is the last shot, one insider confides. The network is watching ratings like a hawk. If things don't turn around soon, they're ready to cut their losses. Cast members, on the other hand, are acutely aware of the dire situation. Some have privately expressed frustration, feeling they've been overworked and underappreciated. "We're giving it our all, but it's like the audience has moved on," admits one housewife who asked to remain anonymous. Adding fuel to the fire are reports of internal disagreements. Some cast members allegedly vying for more screen time, others pushing for storylines that haven't materialized. The producers caught in the middle are said to be scrambling for solutions. Is it a matter of quality or just changing tastes? Many fans argue that Miami's appeal is timeless, the culture, the scenery, the personalities. But critics believe that Rome failed to evolve with the times, getting caught in a cycle of recycled conflicts and over-the-top drama that no longer resonates with viewers. Miami was once about luxury and authenticity, one longtime fan laments. Now, it feels manufactured, like they're trying too hard to recreate the magic that's long gone. The network faces a critical choice: cancel Rome and risk alienating a dedicated but dwindling fan base, or keep it alive, hoping for a ratings rebound that might never come. Sources say that the network's executives are divided. Some see Rome as a valuable franchise with potential if given the right direction. Others believe it's beyond saving, a sinking ship that should be quietly retired before it damages Bravo's reputation further. In recent meetings, executives have discussed possible revamps, including bringing in new cast members, changing the format, or even rebranding the show entirely. But fear of failure hangs heavy over these discussions. The fans' perspective, meanwhile, loyal viewers are voicing their concerns on social media. Hashtags like #SaverHome and #MiamiDrama flood Twitter daily. Petitions circulate demanding Bravo renew the show for one last season, promising to support a fresh cast and new direction. Some fans argue that the show's loss would be a cultural blow, as Miami's vibrant Latin roots and glamorous lifestyle are uniquely suited for reality TV. They believe that with the right creative team and cast, Rome could reclaim its status. However, others feel it's time to let go. They've had their shot. One critic tweets, "Miami deserves a show that's genuine and fresh, not just recycled drama." What could be next? Speculation runs rampant about the future. Will Bravo pull the plug for good? Or will they attempt one last reboot, perhaps with a new cast that embodies Miami's true spirit? Could a streaming platform pick up the series to give it a new life outside traditional? Some insiders hint at a potential Rome reboot, with a focus on the city's diverse neighborhoods, emerging entrepreneurs, and cultural icons. But nothing is confirmed, yet. The final decision as the season nears its end, the fate of the Real Housewives of Miami hangs in the balance. The network's decision-makers are weighing their options, watching the ratings, and listening to the fans' voices. In the end, the story of Miami's housewives may come full circle, either staging a triumphant comeback or quietly fading into the sunset. Either way, the show's legacy as a symbol of luxury, Latin culture, and fiery personalities remains etched in reality TV history. Conclusion: the city that never gives up Miami is a city that's always reinventing itself. Why should its reality TV representation be any different? Whether Rome returns for a third season or becomes a fond memory, one thing is clear: Miami's spirit endures, with or without the cameras rolling. And as fans wait anxiously for the final word, one thing's certain: the drama, real or manufactured, will be remembered. Because in Miami, life is always a little brighter, a little louder, and a lot more unpredictable.